Jump in there. Get the four of you. Let's get the four of you. Thanks.
I don't even remember. Like it's so hot I have chills. Graduates, as a reminder, please make sure your gowns are zipped and your hats are correct with your tassels. Thank you.
Which direction is the tassel?
What side of the tassel?
The right. On the right. Tassels on the right. Do you move them from right to left? Yeah. Is that what you say? Right. Right side. You think I would know that? Right. Okay, the mic is on. Sarah Bradford, the mic is on when you go up there. Right when I get it? Yeah, it's on now. Is it going to be? Never mind. Never mind. Okay, stop stressing out. You're fine.
You got it, girl. That's why they're like, I'm
Jillian, if you have heat chill bumps, that's called dehydration.
Yeah, I know.
You're probably going to die.
I haven't had water today.
Just make it across the stage before you pass out.
I'll try my very best. But then I have to talk at the end.
We'll
just say move your tassel.
That
like
balance first.
30 pumps.
No, I know, but I'm going to pass out because I haven't had water all day.
I'm feeling in the middle.
Yeah,
You need to drink a lot too.
I will. Wait. It's hot.
Is Brandon up there? Yeah, I could. I'll show my knees.
Yeah, he sits beside Royal.
I don't think one was speaking. I'm scared I'm going to have like sweat stains through my hair. No, you're good.
This space.
It's the summer. Use your program.
I have not yet. I gotta get this thing back on.
You gotta be. You got it, Khalil. You got it. You got it.
My feet are like, my shoes are so hot that like my feet burn. Like where my feet are and my shoes. I love y'all, you're gonna do great.
Good morning and welcome. Please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your cap and place your hearts. Now join us for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us bow our head and pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you for Teal Hannah and the amazing parents, teachers, and coaches for getting us where we are today. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to graduate. Be with everyone who graduates today. Help us stay true to ourselves in everything we do. Let us go out into the world and be a light for you. Help us walk into the future with faith, hope, and love. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please be seated. We would like to ask the audience's help today in making this ceremony one of dignity and honor. Because we want everyone to hear each graduate's name as it is called, please do not raise your voices, have any type of noisemaker, or make any noise other than applause for each graduate. We will only have one high school graduation ceremony in our lifetime. Please help us to make it one we will always cherish. We would like to welcome all graduates, parents,
family, and friends,
as well as our district and school administrators, our school board members, and Teal Hannah's faculty and staff. All of you in attendance, both physically and virtually, have our sincere appreciation. Well, we finally made it.
It may have taken a little more stress,
A little more frustration, and a little more uncertainty than we expected.
But
Hey,
we're here. And we're stronger and more
perseverant than we ever would have been without having to finish senior year during the global pandemic.
This unconventional ending to one of the most important milestones in our lifetime just signifies all the change we're going to make
In the world.
with an emphasis on
Kindness, love, individuality, and strength
We, the class of
of 2020 will change the world.
We've learned over the past few months
How crucial it is to take
every opportunity
to laugh, to love, to protect, to encourage, and to make a memory. We've learned to cherish everything, never take a moment for granted. We've learned that any time
to be the last time.
so take a chance, every chance you get.
I
Encourage everyone,
graduates, teachers, administrators,
parents,
grandparents, and friends
to keep this in mind. Everybody needs someone, whether it's someone to love, someone to dance with, laugh with,
cry with, talk with, or even just to sit in silence with. You
are that someone to someone else. Now I'd like to recognize some of these people in my life. My family. They're the ones
who have supported me in my
wildest dreams ever since I can remember.
My
Little cousin,
Skylar. She is the
person I wish to inspire most with my actions. My art and science teacher, Mr. Nutt.
He is the person who opened my mind and inspired me
To keep my imagination wild.
My AP US
History teacher, my AP government teacher, and my Gov and Econ teacher, Ms. Rinker. She is the person who
inspires me
to excel in everything I do and to take every opportunity there is to learn more. As people on this earth, we must fulfill our duty
to leave this place better than we found it. We are the change.
We must continue to spread love,
kindness,
and individuality. We must encourage peace while standing up for what we believe. We must encourage love while fighting for what is right. We must encourage unity while embracing diversity. We must use our voices. We must continue our fight. I've said it before, and I'll say it one more time. We are the change. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and as always, go Jackets.
Good morning, T.L. Hanna. Class of 2020, you made it. I wasn't sure if we'd be here today. But what a great day, a warm day to celebrate you and your graduation from T.L. Hanna. Let's face it, this year was not what you expected for your senior year. No one had any idea of the devastating impact the coronavirus pandemic would have on the school year. You guys were shortchanged on a lot of big events this spring. No prom, no spring sports, and being separated from your classmates for 10 weeks. Hopefully you will still look back at your time at T.L. Hanna and remember the friendships made and the lessons that were learned. I hope we've made an impact on each of you because you have definitely left a legacy at Hanna. You guys have accomplished so much. The class of 2020 has been awarded scholarship money totaling over $10.3 million. That is outstanding. You will also be able to share a lot of cool stories with your grandkids. You were part of the class of 2020 that had their school year interrupted by the pandemic. You survived the great toilet paper shortage and Clorox wipe shortage of 2020. Seriously, you guys are awesome. You're going to do great things and make our country and world a better place. Most all of you have made decisions about what you will do after graduation. Many of you are off to college of your dreams. Some plan to go straight into the workforce. But 14 members of the T.L. Hanna class of 2020 have chosen to serve country before self by enlisting in the United States Armed Forces. I would like to recognize these students at this time. When your name is called, please stand. Remain standing until all 14 names are called. Guests and graduates, please hold your applause until all names are called. Khalil Alday Benson, United States Navy. Charles Herbert Brown, United States Army. Matthew Benjamin Collado, United States Navy. Cassandra Joy Dreyer, United States Army. Schuler Douglas Elkins, United States Naval Academy. Caitlin Marie Hoyt, United States Navy. Summer Storm Hurt, United States Army National Guard. Jonathan Blake Medford, United States Army. Jocelyn Louise Peel, United States Army National Guard. Luis Angel Reyes, United States Marine Corps. Andrew Philip Rogers, United States Marine Corps. Cooper Reed Siegler, United States Marine Corps. Evan Alexander Smith, United States Military Academy, West Point. And Andrew Wyatt Wilson, United States Navy. Thank you for your service. Stay safe and God bless each of you. You may be seated. God bless the class of 2020. Hail T.L. Hanna, and as always, go Jackets.
In the past 4 years, I worked hard as a student. I strived to achieve the goals that I set for myself from a young age, such as graduating with a high rank, getting into a good university, and competing to improve my chances and successes in the future. It took many hours of studying, practicing, and in-depth learning to achieve my goals and to get where I stand today. But it has become increasingly clear that during my years in high school, I was not only working towards building a better future for myself, I was beginning to understand who I was as an individual. The same realization can be noticed among all of us. All of us have learned from our past mistakes and adapted to difficult and awkward situations to become the young men and women that we are today. Michael Scott once said, "I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do." What makes us who we are is what we've accomplished and what we've done. This is what separates us from the countless other students and shows us who we've become in these past 4 years. Throughout high school, many of us have pursued our dreams, our aspirations, and our end goals in life. We've become hard workers, decisive thinkers, and stoic students. However, our work is not even close to being finished. We still have a lot of ground to cover. And with each step we take, we are sure to build upon who we are and who we've become in high school. Personally speaking, I know that I could not have made it here, let alone graduated, without the support and care of those I hold close to me. So I'd like to take the time to thank the people who have had consistently had a positive and encouraging influence on my life and my goals. To my mom and dad, thank you for being the guiding hands in my life and showing me the right path to take so that I could be the best version of myself. Thank you for continuously supporting me and my decisions, always being there for me, and helping me in my lowest times. To my sister, Rohita, thank you for always striving to assist me in accomplishing my biggest feats and achieving my lifelong goals. Thank you to all the teachers I had the pleasure of having, as well as those I did not get the chance to have. We will never forget your continued dedication for helping every single one of us to succeed both in the classroom and in the real world. Shout out to Mr. Powell and Ms. Rinker. Last but not least, thank you to my closest friends and family who have made these high school years so much more memorable. As the graduating class of 2020, I assumed our high school years, as well as our graduation, and its deep-rooted traditions would be more auspicious and meaningful. But instead, we faced adversity and challenges at every corner, especially more recently. However, we have overcome and adapted to each challenge that has been presented to us. That is who we are, and it is a role we all play in the part of the class of 2020. Each of us have gone through many defining moments that have structured our lives and changed our outlook on the world. And we've grown up, realized our potential, and discovered who we are. As a graduating class, we are hardworking students, aspiring athletes, renowned artists, and talented musicians, and so much more. Always be proud of what you've accomplished and who you are. That is the most important realization we will share for decades. We're all in this together. Congratulations and thank you.
Where do you want to go? In the next year? 5 years? 10 years? For some of us, the answer is simple, whether it's college or the military or the workforce. Meanwhile, for others, the answer might not be as clear, and that is okay. When we all started this journey of school 13 years ago, most of us probably knew where we wanted to go. We wanted to graduate high school. Well, we're here, the class of 2020. We made it through this stage in our lives. While these past few months have been anything but ordinary, we overcame everything thrown our way. And I truly believe that we are all stronger in some way because of what our class has been through. However, as we put this chapter in our past and look to new adventures and goals for the future, I know we will all do great things with what's to come. One quote that came to mind when writing this speech was a common quote used around this time of graduation. Quote, "Oh, the places you'll go," by Dr. Seuss. We are all off to great places and will do many amazing things in the years to come. Nonetheless, as we begin to go our separate ways and determine where we want to go next in our lives, whether that be the restaurant down the street to eat after the ceremony or college in the fall, we will be able to get there with a few things. The first things being hard work and dedication. Getting to this point of graduating probably took some hard work and late study nights. As you go into the future, keep that same work ethic with anything you do. The second thing needed to help you get where you want to go is positivity. As we go through life, we will all come across hard times, and times when it is easy to think negatively about reaching our next goal. It is important that during this, you remain positive and stay strong. This does not mean you have to be positive every second of every day, because that's not realistic. This does mean, though, that when negative thoughts come, you remember that staying positive will help you get to where you want to go in the future. The last thing that is important to have to get where you want to go is a community of people to help support you. I'm sure all of us have had someone in high school that has helped us reach this point. With this said, I want to quickly thank some people that have been supportive of me on my journey. To my parents, thank you for not only being my personal chauffeur to and from school and practices, but also your endless love and encouragement through it all. To my older sister, Jaden, thank you for setting a great example for me to follow and always answering my late night texts about questions I had for a test the next day. To all my teachers and running coaches through the years, thank you for pushing me to be the best student, athlete, and most importantly, to be the best person I could be. Finally, to all my friends, thank you for being there for me in the ups and downs of life, and for always putting a smile on my face.
So the class of 2020, or should I say the class of Corona, some of us sitting here, including our parents, are probably wondering where we will go in our lives. I'm here to say that we must realize our future is not something that just happens out of thin air. It is up to us to create our future. Thankfully, Anderson School District 5 teachers and staff have given us a firm foundation to build upon. So run with that and take full advantage of it. Where you want to go is ultimately up to you. And remember, for your future, limits do not exist. Congratulations, classmates, we did it.
Look around and take in the moment. This is it. Although it may not be what any of us had envisioned, this is the moment that everyone has spent 4 years working towards. 4 years of dedication and resiliency. Graduation is finally the time where we can wear our caps and gowns, proudly walk across the stage, and grab our diplomas. It's when we can say goodbyes to classmates and teachers, celebrate with friends, and bring our high school experience to a close. However, it's necessary to reflect on why we wanted to be here in the first place. Like with other milestones, this graduation ceremony itself is not important. After all, we're really just walking onto a platform to get a piece of paper. Rather, graduation is commemorated because of our individual growth during high school and our potential to accomplish more in the years to come. Our senior class can be connected through these ideals. Regardless of our goals, we are all excited to experience the journeys and opportunities that happen while reaching them. While most of our hours at school have been spent scribbling down notes or solving equations, our memories of high school will be defined by the people we've met and the obstacles we've overcome. The seniors graduating today represent a melting pot of backgrounds, talents, beliefs, and else, but we have all been shaped by the Teohana community. Personally, I am grateful to have been a Yellow Jacket since my freshman year. I would not be speaking before you if it weren't for the constant support of my teachers and coaches, classmates and teammates, family and friends, but most importantly, my mother, sister, and father. You have all given me the guidance to be successful, as well as the confidence to believe in myself, and I am sincerely thankful for you. In general, I believe that much of the senior class can relate to how I feel. We went to school to learn, but came away with much more than an education alone. Our journeys have been highlighted with long-lasting relationships and memories to carry for the rest of our lives. Nonetheless, our journeys aren't over yet. Whenever a new destination is reached, such as graduation today, new opportunities are available all around us. Our senior class is full of gifted athletes, artists, scholars, entertainers, and thinkers who now have the ability to impact the world using their unique talents. Whether it's at a college campus, in the workforce, serving our country, or elsewhere, every senior has the potential to do something unprecedented, inspiring, or beneficial to others. Graduation may mark the end of a stage in our lives, but it opens a window of opportunities for us to pursue. So, take it all in. Enjoy the moment. Be proud of yourself and understand why you're here. Graduation is a celebration of what you've become, of what you've conquered, and what you're capable of doing. Be excited to go to new places, not for the destinations themselves, but for the journeys and the opportunities that are presented with them. Thank you.
You can tell we didn't practice, but I would like to recognize a few people that are here today. We couldn't do anything in Anderson District 5 without the support of our Board of Trustees. And they're split up today. Half are at Westside and half are here at T.L. Hanna. But I would like to introduce our Board of Trustees that are here today for graduation. Reverend Johnny Donald, Mr. Paul Zugg, and Mr. John Griffith. Thank you for all you do for our students and our schools.
T.L. Hanna High, class of 2020. I would like to preface what I'm about to read to you in regard to you all to reflect upon this. You all were born in a time of adversity because of 9/11. So if any graduating class will be a success, it will and shall be all of you. You are truly a unique class, and you and your peers have shown the world the resilience and fortitude of your young leader, as a young leader. You have each worked hard to get to this day, and those in attendance have worked hard to help you achieve this milestone. As you go forth in the world, you will undoubtedly be referenced as the graduating class unlike any other, and you will always bear the mantle of COVID-19. As students, you have made Anderson School District 5 and T.L. Hanna High School proud, and by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of South Carolina, I do proclaim you graduates, while with all rights, privileges, and honors thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
In so many ways, this is a unique graduation, in large part because our most famous student, James Radio Kennedy, graduates with the class of 2020.